Just not the way he's doing it. I've been through that before. Hey, nigga, I put clothes on you. I put car keys in your pocket. I bought you an iPhone. I bought you food. I went to work so you could have a place on earth. You bum-ass nigga. If anybody can say something about Joe, it shouldn't be you. I feel him on that. But guess what? When you make that decision, you at peace with it. If everything you said is true,
and now that look,
if everything you said is true, now let me finish. If everything you said is true about this bum ass nigga, you put the first million in this bum ass nigga's pocket. He don't know what to do with himself unless you came and opened up the cat food. Put it in a little. Sometimes you mix it up with the dry food if the cat was good. You take the can, chop it up, nigga. You niggas have been dead if niggas didn't do that for you. However, so I understand that part. And when you separate from niggas like that, you should be at peace.
How long it take you to get to peace?
It ain't quick.
It wasn't quick, nigga. I know you.
I want to hear the answer.
I wasn't talking about me.
I know. You said you've been in that position.
Sure.
But I wasn't.
Words. Nah, not you. Not you, big dog.
How did y'all put me in that mix?
You did. That's crazy, right?
That's crazy.
I'm asking you a question. It wasn't overnight. Let's just say
accountability bonus day.
Yeah, exactly.
I answer you. It wasn't overnight.
Cool.
I am Savvy Mike and this. Yes, sir. I am Savvy Mike TV. And well, what do we have here? Now I was contemplating this clip. I was like, what should I title this? Should I just let Joe be sneaky, or at least like as sneaky as he can be without being as overt as he still is? Like he's still kind of saying what he's saying without saying it. Even the home room kind of calls him out on it. You heard it in the clip before, and we'll get to it as the clip goes on, or as this video goes on. So I was asking myself, should I let Joe be sneaky and just let him get away with this just being about Young Thug and Gunna and loyalty, or should I do what I should do and stir the pot a bit and call it out for what it is? Because if you don't know, Joe Budden violated Maul. He called them a bum. You heard it in the clip. He called them a bum, and even the whole room said, we thought you were talking about somebody. And Joe kind of alludes, maybe I am, but you never know. Still, we can put two and two together. I believe Joe basically called out and violated Maul here, as far as it pertains to what's going on between Young Thug and Gunna. Now, if you don't know what that situation is, where have you fucking been? But Young Thug did an interview with Bank, basically going off on Gunna. He went off on Gunna for about a good hour because he feels betrayed. He felt like he had helped bring this man up, helped give him everything that he had wanted when it came to a rap career. And when the time came, he basically stabbed him in his back. And while Thug has every right to feel that way, and I agree with him feeling that way, Joe, he kind of agrees with him, but kind of doesn't. You know, Joe likes to placate, right? He likes to placate, especially when he sees an interview on the table that he could get, that he wants to get, especially seeing that he's doing a hell of a lot of interviews nowadays. I mean, you know, run the Patreon numbers up, of course, and sometimes he doesn't. Like with this Chance interview was on the episode. I don't know why, but it was on the episode. So either way, he wants that Gunna interview. He want it. So they're placating him and Ice. They're caping. They got their capes on. They got their capes on, tying it up and just putting the cape on without really understanding the situation or knowing what's truly going on. They only know what they know. Like, Joe really thinks Gunna wasn't into the street shit when he's like, stop it, Joe. Just stop it. You how would you know? Were you listening to Gunna in 2013, Joe? Did you hear that first mixtape Gunna dropped that wasn't on the YSL label at all? You heard that? No, you didn't. Shut the fuck up. I get tired of these niggas, bro. Why do they be lying? Lying and gaslighting just to cape and get what they want. That's what life is, I guess. Anyways, let's get into it all. Joe going off on Young Thug, also violating Marlon, calling him a bum. Let's listen.
Is that carrying the type of resentment that he's carrying is heavy.
Yeah.
It's wearing on him and only him.
It seems like the whole Gunna situation, he just seems sad.
I was about to say, do you think it's
hurt.
resentment
Yeah.
or more sadness?
Yeah, hurt.
It's hurt.
It's
Pain.
hurt.
It looked like betrayal, bro. Like when you hear him saying, like, yo, dog, I was around this nigga damn near more than I was around my kids.
Yeah.
Like I put mad shit and
Not damn near. He said
no,
specifically.
he said that. and we saying that he's a giver.
Yeah.
Right? Pause. Like
Pause.
if you keep I'm giving you shit, I'm trying to make you be the best person you could be, and then I feel like you betrayed me, whether he did or he didn't.
Right.
There's some emotional shit there.
Of course.
For sure.
Guys, y'all all pulling the fruit out the same basket. Hurt, betrayal, resentment, sadness. All of it exists.
And you still work for me, right? So your success benefits me. That's a real tough internal struggle to be having. Like, nigga, I don't want you to be successful, but I do.
Well, slow down there, because in his version of things, it's a lot more love and a lot less business. So he's saying multiple times how he's never made a dime off of Gunna's business. He said all he's done is spent money. Actually, let me start here. I understand his beef with Gunna now that he has explained it. Yeah. I do not agree with it.
I understand it.
I don't agree with it.
Gotcha.
But I understand it.
And if I'm in his shoes, I might have that same beef.
In his mind, whatever was said on that Alfred plea could have been used in court, and it could have hurt me. And had I not had this gone to trial, that Alfred plea would have come up. That's how he's carrying it.
Yeah.
1. 2, the hurt and the resentment. He said he paid for half Gunna's mother's house that he bought.
The car for the brother,
Yeah.
the chain. All
I took care of all your people for
bought
you.
everything.
Yeah.
And let you present it however you wanted to present it.
Yeah.
I invested all my money in you. I made you a millionaire. You did the Alfred plea. You didn't communicate with me about it. Like, you don't think you owe me an explanation. That's what he kept saying.
Yeah.
You don't think for as tight, hold on, let me just finish.
Yeah.
For as tight as we were, for you to do that, 1, you don't think you owe me an explanation. 2, if we don't talk, you got out and didn't go by my mom's house.
Right.
Yeah.
You got out
That was
and
big
didn't
for him.
go
That was
drop
big.
some money off to my family.
That was big.
So I identify with him in that.
Or
I can identify with that. Hey, anybody in the world can say whatever they want. I'm talking about him to Gunna, you should be the last person.
Now,
you
let
say.
me
You
just
know
offer a
better.
little bit of pushback. 1,
How?
look, go ahead. 1, he did say, I don't, because Bank asked him, are you open to a conversation? He said no.
He said no.
So how do I explain this to you if you won't have a conversation with me? 1. 2, the part about my mom house and all of that, right? Gunna immediately got out and everybody was on his head. So maybe me popping up at your mom house around your people might not be a good idea.
It's ways to get the money.
You can get the money to my family without you personally.
They got electronics.
Nigga, you could get the money. You can have
There's a way.
Have somebody
a
else drop it
woman.
off
You
for
can
you.
have a courier
Got it.
take a check to my mother's
Okay.
house.
Bank wire.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
No,
Do it
but
right
you
for your
need-
phone.
You need the information for a bank wire. Listen, go
I
take
tap
this
on that.
cash.
I tap on that one.
Give her-
he said it sounded like his dad put him on a group chat. He could get the information.
Like I said, I tap. Y'all
If you wanna
are
use somebody
correct. I stand there.
They'll
Nigga,
take it.
I
They'll find a
helped
way.
buy your mother's house.
Yeah.
My nigga, you know I'm spending millions of dollars because it was a bunch of them
And they
niggas
seized a lot of his shit.
It was a bunch of them niggas on trial, that part too. But it was a bunch of them niggas on trial.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like I'm just paying for myself. He potentially, seeing who he is as a provider,
I'm
is
taking care
paying
of
for mad niggas
20
trial.
independents on this shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, go.
And Gunna said, I want to highlight that. Yo, my dad put us both on a group thread against my wishes, but now you got my new number. You know how to reach me.
Yeah.
You know how to move with some of this stuff, and it's just not being done.
And your album went crazy when you first got out. You went on tour.
It did.
You successful. Niggas, go drop $1 million. Go drop 100,000,
Something.
200,000,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck you gonna drop off. Drop it off to my mother.
I'm with you.
It could be a courier. You don't have to speak to my mother. My mother might not want nothing to say to you, have anything to say to you. You could drop some money off. You could drop some assistance off. If I've
He's right
been
about
that
all
for
that,
you.
too.
He's right, bro.
He's right about
He's
that.
right, bro.
Like I said, I stand down. Y'all are correct in that one.
I feel him on that. I'm not saying he's right. I feel him. I understand him. And in his position, maybe I say the same thing. In my position, I can't say that.
Tell me why.
Why?
Ooh, wait. Go ahead. I got
For the
something.
same reason that I condemned Shoddy and them for what they went through with 6ix9ine. Y'all inherited someone that was not from where y'all are from, was not street, didn't know these codes, lived by these codes. Y'all painted him to be a certain way. And when it came time for shit to get thick, he revealed who he is, which was a little Mexican kid from the outskirts of Brooklyn or whatever.
Not this.
So now,
Different
young,
scenario.
That's different.
and I'd love to
finish.
Let him finish. Let him finish, please.
I'd
Let him
love
finish.
to finish.
Let him finish.
We just talking.
Yeah.
Thug goes on to say, everything I did for you was because your dad was my OG. That's why I'm looking out for you this way. Before he died, he told me, yo, take care of my son. Wherever you go, take him with you. I'm following the orders given to me. The fuck? In that, if you was that tight with his father, because that is how you painted it, and y'all had that talk about this kid, then this kid is not next to you because he's so street. Actually, it's quite the opposite. This kid is with you because dad said, hey, you know what time it is.
Look out for this one. You know,
He
you know
actually,
he ain't that.
hey, wait, he
Yeah.
actually went on to say, see, this is where he contradicted himself a few times. He went on to say, I'm judging you like a street nigga. What you say in your raps and what you portray in your raps and the things I hear you say around me, you talk like a street nigga. I think that totally contradicts what you should have known from being close with his dad. Not the same. This ain't no street nigga. And for Thug to say I'm taking your portrayal as such goes against everything that's happened in hip hop from the fucking start of it. Niggas get on these songs and lie. You cannot strip an artist of the ability to get on a song and tell a lie. And you know who the number one liar is in music? Is the civilian like me that signed to a street nigga like you. That is the number one liar in hip hop. You ain't about to change the course of shit from how you view things. No. You was moving a certain way. His dad carried it a certain way. And now you putting that onus on him. And when it's time to show up like that, he can't show up like that because it's not in his fucking fabric.
Yeah.
It's two things. You're conflating two things to me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
How so?
I think we're about to say the same thing, but I think that's true for the Alfred plea point.
Yes. It's not true for the humanistic point.
Exactly.
I'm gonna take my mother's fucking
let me-
money.
That's what I'm saying. Because
Okay.
if I'm from the suburbs, I ain't never seen a street.
Let me ask y'all one
And
question.
you did that much for me, and I come home and I got this much money and you locked up and I know you, and all that shit, I should be doing something decent for you just as a person. Fuck the street shit. The streets ain't the only place where you do decent for people. But I feel you on
I never said nothing about that.
No, but
I'm not talking about your expectations of what should be done. I'm talking about your expectations of a person.
No, I'm with you. But what I'm saying is, there's two things here. One is how he did the legal shit, and then there's what he did when he came home.
Yes.
Doug said he's upset about not contacting him, not reaching out to him, not being transparent about the Alfred plea, and he's saying I'm upset about how you carried it when you came home and I was still locked up in terms of not taking care of my family, not sending money, all of that. I'm saying putting street expectations on him is unfair, and that's why you shouldn't be surprised that he did the legal shit. But I don't think it's just a street expectation to give somebody money or give my mom some money when I'm locked, to help my family when I'm locked up.
Let me ask you real quick.
If you got locked up, I would want Ian Schwartzman to do that for you. You see what I'm saying?
Mark.
That's just being human. That's just like we people.
Nah, y'all missing one part though. I just got out of a RICO with y'all. So now, following the money, that could open me up to some shit
Nigga,
too. At
find
the same
your way,
time.
bro.
I'm just
Stop.
saying.
Find a way.
I hear you, but now I go drop $1 million to your moms.
I'm on tour. I'm just saying, give what you can do. Something. Something.
That point, what you saying,
I don't know,
saying is not really negating.
At first I was with it. I don't know,
I'm
though.
saying.
Man, shit.
I understand what you're saying, Freeze. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Bart.
I understand what you're saying, but clearly they have
And he's still
representatives.
on my label, right?
Yeah, he has representatives, and someone can find a loophole to make sure this gets done
You
without
on my label. This is a
implicating me in nothing.
whatever. This is some fucking what's the shit y'all got payback?
360.
Yeah, along those lines.
an advance.
Like
Advance.
this could be advance I'm giving back. You could make it to
You can
where
find something,
I owe him this money.
So,
That's
I was just
one.
thinking that.
One of his
And to-
professionals
And
could.
to your other point, your point is valid. Unless, and this is we don't know this to be true, you grew up under this man. I know how this man give it up. I hear what you saying around me. Fuck the raps. I hear what you saying around me every single day.
You sound like
So I'm assuming that you came from this tree, you saying this type of shit. This is how you are as a man and as a person.
Stop it. I'm not gonna, on one hand, say that street niggas are as brilliant as I view them to be, and then say they keep getting tricked by niggas that's not as street as them. Them two is not gonna coexist for me. I think
It's
the street
been-
niggas.
it's been happening
I think
since the
street
beginning of
niggas.
time.
Or you would have to show me that. I think street niggas.
Sammy the Bull ratted. It's been happening since the beginning of time. This nigga had a body count like a fucking the city morgue got his name on it.
We're not having the same talk. Sammy the Bull was into what they was into, and he flipped.
Listen to what I'm saying.
I'm talking about street niggas having an innate ability to tell when someone is not like them at all. I am not exonerating them for intermingling with people that are not from where they're from, and this Gunna shit is a prime example of that to me. It is a prime example of that to me, and he went as far as to say that. He was saying, I believe the raps. Okay, well, that's another one of the decisions that was off.
But you also said, yo, I believe what he's saying around me. Fuck rap, because the rap is rap. Those are lyrics. I'm talking about when we are outside, when we in the mall, I'm hanging around you every fucking day, and you are saying you stand on these principles. And I know I stand on these principles, so who am I to not believe you, being that I know who your dad was?
The person that is only
If
calculating.
I'm around you every day, I could see some of the shit. If you living this or not.
Thank you, Ice. The person
if I'm around you every single day, I
the
kind of
person
know
that's
you a little
only
bit.
calculating off what somebody said
Not your words.
is probably an idiot.
So to my point, John Gotti didn't see that Sammy the Bull was a rat?
Sammy the Bull put in work, Issue.
No,
Ish, I
no,
wish
but-
you let us have this talk. You didn't see it. I wish you let us have this talk. Sammy the Bull was a rat. I mean, Sammy the Bull was a rat, but he put in work.
Yeah, we saying
This
that.
conversation is
You
not
got a
about
nigga around
putting
you
in
who
work.
ain't putting in no work, but talking about it.
Yeah, I do.
Then explain it to me.
I think he's saying that even as a street nigga, there are things that are gonna go
Y'all
past
saying
you.
it like if you're a bona fide street nigga, you got discernment.
Yeah, and I think there's
It
certain
ain't-
things
it
you can
don't.
discern. Like you should be able to look at Gunna and say he's not gonna stand tall on the stand. He's not gonna stand tall in the police room. He's gonna tell. He's gonna do whatever. Right? I'm with you on that, and I'm not exonerating him on that. But what I heard Thug say was that wasn't the thing that hurt his feelings so much. The shit that hurt his feelings was what happened when he came home. And to me, the shit that happened when he came home, when Gunna came home, is not about being a street nigga.
Oh, so then we read that wrong. There's a gumbo pot of shit that is hurting him about
For sure.
Gunna's actions.
For sure, it's all of it together.
I'm not putting more weight on what happened when he was free than what happened before. He's hurt, period.
Right.
I agree with you. I'm siding with Mark on this one. I feel like the personal shit probably hurt him more than the legal shit. Personally, that's how I took it.
That's how I heard it.
Disagrees
Yeah.
with Joe, by the way.
All right, now I'm gonna put myself in Gunna's shoes.
It is unfair for Thug to hear records and put a certain identity on Gunna. And
I'm
then
telling you,
hold it.
the record shit, I'm
Not
with
fair,
you.
it's not
I'm
right.
telling y'all as
Not fair, not right.
Look,
Nope.
now we treating Gunna as civilian, not non-street nigga. Even though he was saying that this is what we took from it. That person who non-street nigga don't play those games, even if I hang around it. Get my first close call with it. I get caught up in a RICO almost on life, and I make it out. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not talking to none of you niggas ever again. Nobody associated with you.
Then you still put music out on my I mean,
I had that. I'm
look,
putting music out. I can't do it no other way.
Cool.
I'm not
This
talking
is
to you to put
awkward.
my music
And
out.
to my point,
I'm trying to get off the label. Remember when he first got out, it was he's leaving, going to this label.
That's
He's leaving,
interesting.
going to this.
That's
hey,
interesting.
they even spoke about before on one of the leak calls that Gunna was trying to leave and go sign with The Weeknd. So I'm trying to get away from y'all. Because y'all into some shit that I might not want to get down with.
and that don't have nothing to do with acknowledging a nigga that has helped you and your fucking family for the better part of a decade. And yo, dog, the two things don't have to intermingle, bro.
I'm telling you, they
That
kind
kind
of
of
do.
leads to my next point. That's a great segue. That kind of leads seamlessly into my next point, which is if you're doing business, then you should do business. There's this fake lore in street nigga world that says because you love somebody, you just gotta bend over backwards for them for your whole life or go outside of the paperwork. If you're doing business, do the business. Thug is saying, yo, I never took a dime from him. Because I'm agreeing with what you just said. But Thug himself is saying, I never took a dime. I never took a dime. I never took a dime. All I did was pour in. All I did was pour in, invest. All I did was spend my own money. Not what P did with Baby, where Baby popped off immediately. Gunna took time to pop off. I'm spending my own money to get him popping, and I never took a dime, but I paid for this, and I paid for his mom, and I paid for his brother, and I paid for this, and I paid for this. Dog, you creating your own fucking world of misery. Gunna is a popping artist. He's signed to you. I don't give a fuck that you knew his dad. Do the business that the paper says, so you're not just carrying around certain shit because you love him. Take the money that is owed to you. Now, I feel him on, my old manager did the Gunna contract. So the contract says I get 50% of everything. I wouldn't have done things like that because I love him. Well, guess what? Amend it then. Amend it. You cannot say that you're doing business with somebody and keep bypassing. This has to be addressed. It's got to be addressed at some point. When does the money get right? Yeah. Tell me how the money gets right doing it the way the Thug said.
I will also say that unfortunately too, when you do a lot of nice things for people, it might not come back.
It ever.
It
You know
almost
what I
never
mean?
does.
You got to
It
be
almost
okay with
never
that.
does.
Like you got to be kind of okay with that.
Yeah, you do.
You
But what's nice things? But what's nice things in the music business?
That still don't mean that you don't feel a type of way when they don't do the nice things for you.
Especially when they have an opportunity
absolutely.
to, and you
When they
actually
have an
need it.
opportunity,
Absolutely.
bro. Let me tell you something. God forbid, anybody in this room, if something happened to y'all and I had some money to help y'all family, my nigga, it's a no-brainer to me.
Facts.
If your kids needed to go to college and I can afford the it's a no fucking brainer for me. And ain't none of y'all help me in the manner in which he's saying he helped Gunna. Like, some shit is just humanistic shit, bro. I don't care about street shit. I don't care about suburban shit. Some shit is just decent human being shit, and we keep conflating the two. Like, if you're a street person, you can't be a decent human being, bro. Some of this shit is just no-brainer grown man shit.
You right.
Preach, Ish.
And
Preach.
I don't see a gray line there for me.
Preach.
So, for
The
somebody
gray
else,
line is if I almost lost. Again, I'm on an island.
you
with that.
almost lost your life. But
I'm sorry. My rich friend changes my life. my rich friend changes my life. You ain't got to worry about loyalty. Hell yeah, we taking it to trial together. We go. Whoop-de-fucking-do. we go. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Look, I'm a millionaire. As long as you ain't really killed nobody, as long as it does look like it's out here, I ain't saying shit. If I'm in Gunna's position, if Thug done went and bought my mama a house, bought my sister a car, and did all this great stuff for me and my family, it ain't nothing but a word. That's who you. Those are the people you do owe loyalty to. I'm sorry. Somebody chooses to take you out of the gutter, take you out of the street, take you out of the fact that you might have to go get a 9 to 5 and do all this extra shit. Somebody take you out of that. You owe them loyalty. Ice owes Joe loyalty. Joe took Ice from a Foot Locker manager to a 6-figure nigga. He don't even fly economy anymore. He all he take is Delta first class. That's what Joe did. And if Joe get in some trouble, you know what I expect Ice to do? Put his fucking cape on and start fucking flying. That's what I expect. You better become fucking Superman for Joe because of all he did to change your life. Sick of this shit. Letting these niggas get this shit off. I ain't said shit yet. I'm just letting niggas get this bullshit off. Only sensible person in the fucking room is Ish. I'm sorry. Gunna sat there and held the YSL banner, did all the slime stuff, was glorifying this street shit, was doing all this shit just to get a bigger light and name. And then when the rain started falling, he couldn't stand it. He ain't New Edition. Nah, he can't stand the fucking rain. He couldn't. Bite the cheese. Yes, ma'am, I'm your way out of court. Look, I ain't YSL Michael. That's what they claim me to be. Thug make okay, good music to me. It's cool. But at the same time, I just see it how it is. You make that choice. If you know that's not who you are, then you should make that choice in the beginning. I know, I'm going to let the clip play. I'm going to finish. But I just got to say this one thing. I was in band, right? Freshman in band. And they asked me to join the section. I'm not going to say which section I was in. Hell, I didn't probably say, but for the sake of not being a gonna tell them, I'm not going to say what section I was in or where the band was, right? But they wanted me to join their section. And when you're joining the section, it's kind of like joining the band fraternity of the section you play in, basically. So, yeah, you're getting hazed. You're getting your ass beat to get in there, right? And so I'm the type of nigga, if I feel, if somebody puts their hands on me, I want retribution. I can't just, this is for the brotherhood and all this extra shit. No, I want to beat somebody's ass after that, especially if I feel like I got touched too hard. If I got touched too hard or spanked too hard or necked too hard or whatever, I want to fight. That's just who I was. So knowing who I am, I said no. Now, did I lose friends for that? Maybe. Did I lose like a lot of credibility within the band for like? Did I sacrifice things doing that? Yes, I sacrificed people and I sacrificed the lifestyle that would have been given to me if I decided to join those band fraternities. But I knew who I was. I'm not gonna sell my soul just because somebody's asking me to and saying, oh yeah, loyalty. Look, we'll be loyal to you. But then 10 years down the line, nobody's nowhere to be found. And them same guys I was in that section with, I am still friends with. No, those are still my brothers. Whether I joined the section fraternity or not, those are still my fucking brothers. Still, regardless of it. So it didn't matter in hindsight. At that moment, they were mad at me. people were upset. Niggas didn't want to fuck with me, or they didn't want to talk to me no more. They treated me like shit. That's just how I was. And I accepted that. I understood me. If I'm going to be me, then I got to fully be it no matter who like it or don't. Unfortunately, for the niggas like Gunna and 6ix9ine, they need to get street niggas behind them so they can make it in rap and then get all this success and fame. And when the walls start tumbling down on the street niggas that they was with, all of a sudden, I wasn't with them. They was doing criminal shit. I was just making music. No. That's just, you look, you sold your soul. That's all Gunna did, was sell his soul to push and glorify this street shit. And when the shit came down, when it was time to hold it down, yes, ma'am.
Also gave you a
I'm
life.
done.
I understand that.
So nigga, help my family because I helped your fucking family.
I agree with Ice that you shouldn't be compelled to do something that can
shouldn't.
put you back in the box. But supporting somebody, giving somebody some money, giving their mama some money isn't illegal. You know what I mean? And if it were fuzzy looking, funny looking, then you should find a way around.
There's a
it.
way around.
Yeah, there's a way around.
There's a way
That's all I
around.
would say. But I agree. You don't owe him shit in terms of getting back into legal trouble. But supporting somebody, that's just what it is. I mean,
Another contradiction I don't quite understand. I know we got to get to Prize Picks, but I'm gonna finish these points and then have some fun after the ad.
Let's get it.
From my POV, he should be buying Woody a bottle of champagne every day.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yes.
See, Street Nigga Rules is
Yes.
saying something else.
Yes.
Street Nigga Rules is saying that Woody's a rat.
Yeah.
Woody's a rat. Woody's a rat. Woody's a rat. And guess what? Woody may be a rat. However, from what I took from Thug's own words was Woody was an unindicted co-conspirator, which means he got to say one thing in the interrogation room, which made them think they had you lined up like a duck.
And he got
And
on
when
that
he
stand.
hit the stand, he spun them.
Yeah, he did.
And if he didn't spin them,
You will be gone.
he sound like the lone person that could have put you up for life.
That is true. I agree with that.
He didn't do that. Hey, I'm not a street nigga. I had Wi-Fi that day, and I seen Woody up there saying, nope.
That day,
No.
That
he
day,
was on trial.
they got
like-
whole
It's a few days, a
compilation
few days.
clip
Bro, he was
of
on
Woody
for
just
like a
fucking
week.
with
Yep.
them.
Yo,
I don't know. I don't want to talk about this.
No.
That's wrong.
making
I
jokes.
forgot.
Making
No, he
jokes.
was up there.
I forgot is my
Don't
favorite.
remember.
Yo, I'm hungry. I ain't gonna lie. I'm
Yeah,
hungry.
I need something to eat. What time's lunch?
Yo, what's she wearing? Oh, she stinks.
So-
Don't come over here with
yeah.
that. Yo, he was all antics.
He was
So-
all antics,
So
bro.
for me, for you to come home and still be on the fuck Woody brigade as a civilian from where I sit, I don't understand that. I don't understand that. That street nigga shit is complicated. It's algebra. It's street algebra. So I won't get it. That's nuts to me. And
I get it.
you yourself acknowledged the spin. See, that's where I had it wrong at. You was in the room saying you was flirting with the cop and saying, I was trying to spin the cops.
Yeah. I watched
Here's
enough
the,
TV
here's,
to learn how to
here's
do
the
this.
thing about you being a spinner. If you acknowledge you're a spinner, then you're acknowledging that the game is to spin and you could possibly be spun. So now if we're not looking at you like a rat for saying, hey, anything you need, call my phone, don't tell nobody. If we taking him at his word, which is, I was spinning them, then why wouldn't the same apply for Woody?
Because it was backwards.
No, it wasn't. He got in the interrogation and said one thing, and then he hit the stand. So that spin, you're in the spin game, is what I'm saying.
This is my opinion.
Tell me.
If you get in an interrogation room and you start giving out real information of things that took place, right? And you giving them, yo.
After immunity, that's important.
Yes, I know
I
somebody.
have immunity.
I personally know somebody that did this.
I'm telling you shit while I have immunity. Go ahead.
Right? Boom. You start giving information that furthers this investigation. You helped them put the body with the gun, or you helped them put the shooter with the body. You giving them information, right? And then 6-8 months later, you now get on the stand and say, damn, I don't even remember saying that. Yo, I'm hungry. Yo, you got some cheeseburger? Yo, what kind of shoes are them? You still gave them that information that furthered that investigation. Now when you got, I think Woody is the star witness and Doug going free, to be honest with you, because he was making such a fucking mockery of the courtroom and of that prosecutor. Like, it was almost like y'all are incompetent
If
doing
Woody
your
don't
job.
go up there and do that, Doug is in jail for the rest of his life.
I would agree with you.
So, dog, it's time for you to come out and buy him a ribeye.
Like Woody got arrested, like in contempt.
Yeah, he was in contempt.
Yeah,
He was
but-
making a mockery of the court, bro, for the better part of a week and a half.
We got to call it even. I mean, I get your point that you only in the box to do that because you already fucked up earlier. But if you got me to the point where I don't got to go to prison no more, I don't know about the ribeye, but at least we even.
Yeah.
At least jumbo shrimp.
At least a cocktail.
Some type of
Not the jumbo?
Yeah, come on. Something.
No. The little, you know what I mean?
the latte espresso shit, the
shit with the
chocolate,
noodles
the
still in
chocolate. He's a little too mad at Woody for me, but okay. And-
He's like Frank Pentangeli in
I
The
get
Godfather. It's like you.
But
you,
also, if
you
we-
read it.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
read it, and then you
you
back
read it and
down.
saved my life. Thank you. You
Yeah,
read
but you
it
might
and
not
saved
have
my
had to
life.
save my life
Thank
if you didn't read.
And that's what I'm saying. We even.
That's the point.
No shrimp for that. We just even.
There's
You're
no
not-
time for
you're
that.
not
If we
getting
playing
it.
this, if we playing the spin game, I don't have time for that.
But you were non-indicted. You didn't even have to go in there and say nothing.
But if we playing the spin game,
Joe.
I can't do that.
Joe, listen.
Everybody can be spun, which leads to my next point. Hold up. That leads to my next point. Once you acknowledge you're playing the spin game to me, shit, all bets are on. Which means for Gunna to even do that Alfred plea, know what exists, he may have been spun.
Gunna got spun.
yeah,
He
what
may
you're
have
saying.
been spun.
he said that on one of the records or something. He
No,
acknowledged
so
that
you
the lawyers.
acknowledge
Hold on.
all of these variables. You sitting there about to cry because you don't speak to this man. You, by your own admittance, are not releasing the quality of music that you normally do because the person that you hang out with every day is gone. The person that you speak to every day is gone. The person that you had the most fun with every day is gone. I understand that. Just not the way he's doing it. I've been through that before. Hey, nigga, I put clothes on you. I put car keys in your pocket. I bought you an iPhone. I bought you food. I went to work so you could have a place on earth. You bum-ass nigga. If anybody can say something about Joe, it shouldn't be you. I feel him on that. But guess what? When you make that decision, you at peace with it. If everything you said is true,
And now that look,
if everything you said is true, no, let me finish. If everything you said is true about this bum ass nigga, you put the first million in this bum ass nigga's pocket. He don't know what to do with himself unless you came and opened up the cat food. Put it in a little. Sometimes you mix it up with the dry food if the cat was good. You take the can, chop it up, nigga. You niggas have been dead if niggas didn't do that for you. However, so I understand that part. And when you separate from niggas like that, you should be at peace.
how long it take you to get to peace?
It ain't quick.
It wasn't quick, nigga. I know you.
I want to hear the answer.
I wasn't talking about me.
I know. You said you've been in that position.
Sure.
But I wasn't.
Words. Nah, not you.
wasn't.
Not you, big dog.
How did y'all put me in that mix?
You did. That's crazy, right?
That's crazy.
I'm asking you a question. It
Thought the,
wasn't overnight. Let's
thought it
just
was
say
accountability bonus day.
Yeah, exactly.
It
Yeah,
wasn't,
yeah,
It
word.
wasn't, I answer you. It wasn't overnight.
that. Cool.
It wasn't overnight.
There you go. He's been out of jail less than a year.
That don't really respond to what I'm saying. He sounds like I want to speak to Gunna. He said he wouldn't speak to him.
I know.
But he sounds like he can't even be himself if he don't speak to him.
It sounds like he needs to.
Yeah,
Whether he wants
that's
to or
what he
not.
sounds
It sounds like he might want to.
And if your
sound like
pops
he
is
wants
putting
to.
you on a group chat, it sounds like other people are aware of this too.
Right.
And then you got the nerve to tell me that you excused mad other niggas for this.
Because he did
He
it first.
then went on to say, hey, other people did this. I loved them and I told them to do it, so I'm at peace with it. Nothing came of that. My nigga, are you spinning me right now?
No, but also they were put in that position because he put
I
them
get
in.
everything he said.
I
too.
get
that.
I'm speaking from where I sit, not where he sit. I get it too.
And because they did it because he
They
did
had no
it.
choice.
Yeah. You backed everybody back up
Once
against
you
the
say
wall
we a
once you
gang,
do that.
now we got to make these other moves. He had that.
We might not have had to do none of this had you not said that.
Right, everyone
And
had
that's
to.
what I was trying to tell you the other day when me
I
and you was
understand.
arguing. I was like, yo, bro, if they ain't do that, because he said, no, we ain't, no.
And I acknowledge that's
what
what-
are we, Young Love? What was YSL?
Yeah, I forgot.
something like
Youth, something leadership, like it was just, bruh, you went in there and put gang on our back. So now, again, we here. You put us in a position now where we got to watch for the left hook. Because you made that happen. You get what I'm saying? So now we got to play defense about, like, yo, and listen, bro, I'm not no street nigga. I get everything what he's saying, and I also understand what y'all saying. But dog, you can't. If you fuck my girl and you my man, you fuck my girl. She fucked you back.
No, I didn't.
Y'all both wrong. You know what I'm saying? Y'all both wrong.
Just some hookah.
But one, she wasn't my girl
And a kiss.
anyway.
Yes, she
You know what I mean?
was.
It's cool.
Yes, she was.
That's
She
your
wasn't?
boo-boo. That's your boo-boo
When
stink
I
stink.
kissed her, she was.
You can't fuck
Yo,
my girl.
wow.
You can't fuck my girl.
I wouldn't want you. My friend is.
Nah.
You are my friend.
Anyway.
You think I want to fuck you? Like, don't do that.
Yo, anyway.
I kissed her though.
She wasn't my girl.
Y'all don't move the fuck on.
Put my tongue in your bitch.
So what I'm saying is, like, dog, we here now. You know what I'm saying? We here now. So it's not about what coulda, shoulda happened. This happened. We got to defend ourselves against that. That's all I'm saying. Like, yo, dog, we be looking at bro, that nigga, it's some biker group. It was like 70 white bikers. I don't know if y'all heard about it. They all got locked up at the same time.
Nobody.
Nobody ratted.
That's
Nobody
very
said a word.
famous internet story.
Bro, everybody came home. I'm just saying, everybody came home. So if y'all was following that, to Thug's point, we all could have came home, but y'all niggas started breaking. And because y'all started breaking, I had to start modifying what I had to do to make sure everybody landed somewhat in the best position.
I also disagree with Thug talking about, yo, it's 9 terabytes of evidence against us. Gunna's name is on 1 page. Go sit tight. But he couldn't do that because he wanted to get home and see a hoe or be with his family or just go home. And I'm like, yeah. What does Thug not understand about that? Yes. Yes. Back to my point about you fucking with people that's not of the fabric that you from. Yes. If my name is on 1 page and they got 9 terabytes on you, and I have to say this to go home, and I might have been spun to think that this can't be used against my brother, yes, I'm doing that.
I just wanted to tell you the line that he
Pharrell.
did address that on.
You start Pharrelling?
He said, lawyers and the DA did some sneaky shit. I fell for it. On my P's and Q's this time, I'll be prepared.
Cap, calling Cap. He signed all them pleas with his little initials or signature. He knew it. Only way Gunna can get away with him being spun by the lawyers and the DAs. You know, only way I can't read. Call me Floyd Mayweather. I don't. They just presented me with a piece of paper and told me to sign, and they said you can go home. Like, if Gunna really wants people to believe that, Joe Budden will because he wants to interview. Ice will because he likes Gunna music, I guess. I don't know. But like I said, to these two gullible, delusional motherfuckers, it's a bridge in Brooklyn that's for sale. It's for sale, and I'll sell it. I'll sell it. $1 million. $1 million fucking dollars. Jesus Christ. Gunna's a rat. Period. point blank. Only way Gunna can't be a rat is by not calling YSL a gang, which he did. Like, he signed the plea, and then he went in front of the judge and overviewed it again, and yes ma'am'd his way out of court. Yes ma'am'd his way out of the jail cell to not have any contact with anybody from the YSL side after that. So you can understand why Young Thug feels betrayed. But if I was in Thugger's ear right now, I'd tell him, look, the song you just did where you was calling everybody else rats, do that again. Just don't make it federal. It's like, you don't need Gunna. Gunna's not that good. He's not. He's not a good rapper. He's an okay rapper. I'll give him that. He's okay. I mean, he taught Lil Baby how to rap. So I got to give him some kind of credit and props. He knows how to put some words together, right? It's just, there's no bars there. It's barless. It's none. It's just the same redundant thing about money, cars, clothes, and hoes over and over and over again. Now, when his back was against the wall, he did present some substance on that album after he had first got out of jail. But outside of that, it's just been nothing but money, cars, clothes, and hoes. That's all it's been about. And that's all it's going to stay about. Whatever sells the most records, right? Or the bots can easily push anyways. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And also, while it wasn't overt, the room kind of felt the energy. Joe did say that with a bit more passion than I'm used to him saying things, at least nowadays. He doesn't speak with that type of veracity and passion anymore. You know, the reason I would love to listen to the Joe Budden podcast is that veracity and passion that Joe used to speak with, but he's too rich now. He's too rich now to speak with that type of passion. So it led me to believe that he might be talking about mom, but he could be talking about anybody. Look, hey, feel free to tell me in the comments below. I'm sure someone will let me know. It's a Joe Venger out there that probably already typed in, stop watching the video, and disliked. Then it's okay. Either way, y'all can let Joe be sneaky. I'll be overt for him. I'll put a name on it for him. I'll put a name on a bullet for him. He doesn't need me to, but hey, what am I if not a good servant for the Joe Budden podcast? What am I? I am Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. Peace.